Pagan Shooter here. I decided to take my Rossi back out and show you something else that I had purchased and kind of give you a quick overview of it. I haven't tested any of this yet, but I went ahead and contacted Rossi and I purchased something from them. This is the first time I've ever purchased directly from Rossi. And I was pretty impressed with their service. They actually worked pretty good. The only complaint I might have is I had purchased and there was very little information until the item shipped, but that happened actually pretty quick, so it wasn't such a big deal. So I had ordered a rail from them for my 22 barrel, which came pre-tapped. And I have to say that the rail actually came pretty quick. It works pretty good. It mounted right up, matched right up, and it was really, really easy to install. So that's one of those things where, you know, if you've never done it before, it's actually pretty easy to do. And in this case, they made it very much easier to do. So good job on that, Rossi. But the reason I had done that is I had purchased a micro red dot for my 22 long rifle. Now the 410, obviously I'm not going to put it on, but for the 22, this is actually a pretty decent one. It does actually red and green dot. There you go. And it is a micro. Now this was $22 off of Amazon. Pretty decent deal. And it seems rather good. Now I've already mounted it on here. I have not set it up yet. It fits on the 22, just like that. And you notice it does fit still in the bag. So obviously this isn't even attached to the rifle, so it is not loaded. Nazis. So anyway, so I've left the hard sights on, which they are on for the 22. But I attached the micro red dot. So the micro red dot, let's go over what it comes with first. So it comes in a box like this, and in the box it comes padded in this box. Pretty decent presentation. It comes in an outer plastic bag with the silica, and it came with a mounting wrench all in the box. And the box is pretty decent. You've got your, I haven't pulled them out yet, but you've got your manual down inside there, and of course your standard cleaning cloth, microfiber. So it's a pretty decent set, I mean, especially for $22. So mounting it on goes on a standard rail, as you can see, the standard rail. And this is the rail I got from Rossi. So it comes with these rubber cups to cover the lenses to protect them. And you can see it's pretty clear. The red dot is turned on like that. And that's light. Hold on, getting it up there. There we go. I may have bumped the batteries around. There it is. Okay. So, sorry about this. I'm apparently not as prepared as I thought. So, I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up in there, but there is, the dot is pretty clear. There is also a green dot, which is pretty clear. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but if you can't, you'll just have to take my word for that. I could see it in that there. So the green dot, and it's not a, this is not made for long distance. This is not a magnified red dot. It is a standard red dot just for sights. The adjustments, I'll show you that, for elevation and for windage are on here. They are capped and require a screwdriver to adjust. I have not taken it to the range yet. I actually plan to do that today and do some sighting for this as well as a few others. So the caps seem to be pretty sturdy. They feel like aluminum, not plastic, which I've seen some do. They seem to screw on pretty tight and pretty solid. This is on the 22, so it's not going to take that much shock. However, I've seen in the comments that people had put them on larger rifles, even air rifles, but also 223 and a few others. Let's see. The mounting of this, ouch, took me about 5 minutes to do. It's very quick and easy, just like any other red dot. With the rail, it was still pretty quick and easy. It's very low profile, so it still fits within the pouch on the that the rifle comes in. So for the Rossi, this works out pretty well. If you have a small backpacking type rifle and you want to put a small sight on it, the mini red dot would not be a bad choice. We'll go ahead and put this together so you can see. It fits quite nice. If you were to put a sling on it, it stays out of the way pretty well. It's pretty easy to see through and sight through. I think the micro red dot, if it performs like I hope it does, will be a pretty decent addition to this rifle. The fact that it's so compact is a major plus so far. However, we'll see how it performs at the range. I'll probably do a follow-up to explain the performance of it and how things went at the range. But otherwise, this is the Field Sport red-green dot, micro red-green dot. I had picked it up on Amazon with shipping for $22. I'm not going to provide a link to it. I found that I'm not supposed to do that. At least not at the level of subscribers I have. So I'm not going to add links to anything down there like that. However, it seems to be a pretty decent site at this point. We'll have to see how things work out as I get it to the range. And hopefully it'll perform as good as it looks and mounted. Go ahead and let me know if you've had one of these, if you tried it. Did you have any problems with it? What was the support like on it? Is there any kind of support? Should I expect anything for $22? Go ahead and leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your experiences are. And this is Pagan Shooter. We'll see you next time.